faculty, staff, friends, family, and most importantly, USD School of Law Class of 2020. We come together to honor the class of 2020, although not in the manner that we expected and hoped we would. Our communion today is virtual, but vital, based on an enduring foundation of shared experiences and values, not merely proximity. We are a community of excellence, service, and leadership, today and forever. I'm standing in the School of Law courtroom. The School of Law is the home of the law in South Dakota. It is our home as lawyers. Within each home, there is a heart, the place we go to feel safe, to bond together, to celebrate or grieve, the place we find solace and peace. Here in our home, the courtroom is that place. It is our place. So it is the place where I needed to be to talk to you today. This day when we should bond together. This day when, while called to celebrate, we cannot but somewhat grieve. This day when safety feels in short supply and we long for solace and peace. I cannot help but think that the class of 2020 must feel a bit like the class of COVID-19. Certainly, it has placed a stamp on your experience through the disruption of the last many weeks. Our current lexicon of pandemic and transmission rates, social distance and remote instruction, flattening the curve and reopening was foreign to us not 90 days ago. The world we know is not the world we knew. We're in a world with entropy all that is certain, faith in our leaders and our social contract fraying, and hope sadly ebbing. It is hard to offer a better description of circumstances than my beloved Yeats did in his poem, The Second Coming. Turning and turning in the widening gyre, the falcon cannot hear the falconer. Things fall apart. The center cannot hold. Mere anarchy is loosed upon the world. The blood-dim tide is loosed, and everywhere the ceremony of innocence is drowned. The best lack all conviction, while the worst are full of passionate intensity. Yeats wrote these lines in the anguish that followed World War I. He anticipated some revelation through an obscure but ominous second coming in language that puzzles scholars still. But step back and consider this stanza and what it tells us about the time and our place as lawyers in it. We cannot help but feel to be both the falcon spinning further and further from the known, from safety, from control, and the falconer, seeing the ways that we thought we knew to shape and control the world lose coherence and efficacy. We have dedicated our lives to the study of law, but disease knows and honors no law. We're prepared to structure our governance, our commerce, our society through the formulation and interpretation of rules of law. But in this crisis, government can seem impotent, most commerce irrelevant, and our society deprived of its fundamental currency of connection. Our minds are caught in the moment, our eyes fixed on the anarchy loosed upon the world, our hearts weighed down by the drowning of innocence, and with good reason. The days of celebration in your final semester have been cut short and stolen away. Your community has been forcibly dispersed. Your opportunities have been rendered cloudy and confused, to say nothing of the reality that you have family and friends with disease and death in their midst. What is law in the face of this? Who are lawyers to meet these realities? And will we even have opportunities in reality to do so? At least in the near term, you would be forgiven if, like the falconer whose voice cannot reach the falcon, you doubted your places in the world. Who needs a lawyer in Dr. Fauci's world? And yet, you have places. Places that the world will depend on. Never more than now are the ideas of excellence, service, and leadership so vital to our future. How we band together and step forward to respond to current events will dictate the future that follows. What our new normal looks like will be decided entirely by who builds it and what they give priority. In the absence of you, the world will be built by the less able or the less well inclined. Yeats realized this danger when he cautioned that the best lack all conviction, while the worst are full of passionate intensity. All too often, the best among us fail to realize their potential for excellence, service, and leadership because excellence demands intense effort, service requires sacrifice, and leadership grows from taking risks. In the absence of you stepping forward in your communities to excel, to serve, and to lead, that vacuum will be filled by others. Ladies and gentlemen of the class of 2020, never be in the position of regretting that you left the shaping of your world to the passionate intensity of the worst because of your lack of all conviction. True conviction is not easily won or held. Throughout our lives, we will be hounded by doubt. And doubt is good as far as it goes. Doubt makes us question. Doubt makes us reconsider our fundamental beliefs. Doubt spurs us to never stop learning. Doubt, paired with action, is vastly superior to thoughtless certainty. Healthy doubt will drive you as successful lawyers, but doubt can become pathological. Doubt can eat fundamentally at our confidence and courage. Doubt can cause us to lose faith in our institutions and values. Doubt can trick us into believing that we cannot make a difference. When this pathology takes hold, we come to believe that we do not matter, that our center does not hold, and that we turn and turn in an ever-widening gyre away from the falconer, that we control nothing. Emily Dickinson gives a more succinct and profound statement of this feeling. In this short life that only lasts an hour, how much, how little is within our power? Dickinson's line can be read as a lament. We live a short life and we control very little during it. But I encourage you to consider it as an honest question. During our time, how much or how little do we take within our power? How boldly do we dare to dream? How thoroughly do we plan? How forcefully and diligently do we execute those plans? Our answers to these questions will define our futures and the future of our world. When we conclude that there is nothing we can do, that we lack the capacity to make positive change, or that our voices will go unheard, we render ourselves powerless. This already far too short life is shortened even more through a minimization of moments that matter. Alternatively, we can resolve in this hour to embrace our opportunities and, by extension, take more and more within our power. We can refuse to leave important words unsaid, innovative thoughts unexplored, necessary actions undone, and our deepest dreams unfulfilled. In other words, we can truly live, both as private individuals and as members of a vocation of public action and service, as moral actors within the structure of the law. When we do so, so much lives within our power. Our COVID-19 world does not change or limit this. Since 1901, generations of USD lawyers have wrestled with how to take power within their short hour. You can take guidance from their choices. From the choice of Marjorie Breeden, the first woman to graduate from the law school in 1907, to study law years before she could vote. From the choice of the lone graduates in the classes of 1944 and 1945 to commit themselves to a vocation in the law while World War II threatened democracy. From the classes of 2008 and 2009 who, like you, graduated into a world of economic uncertainty, but have now forged places as the next generation of lawyer leaders. Across history, challenge and change are certain. Good times and bad times are certain. Success and failure are certain. All that is uncertain is our response. And in that uncertainty lies our life, our opportunity, and our obligation to the generations that come after us. In a 1943 sermon, theologian Reinhold Niebuhr captured the question before you and all of us in phrasing appropriately, simultaneously simple and profound when he said, "Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference." Niebuhr recognized our human failings. We're filled with the hubris to believe that the world bends to our will, but all too ready to deny our actual responsibility. Women and men of the class of 2020, do not be fooled by yourselves. You will meet foes you cannot defeat. Pandemics strike. We suffer loss. Bad facts make some cases unwinnable. Being human makes some clients unadvisable and some judges unpersuadable. This will happen to you, each of you, repeatedly. To think that you are magically beyond it, even if you have the good fortune to be so for a while, simply raises you higher before the fall. You will control your outlook and output, not always your outcome. Retain the serenity to accept that reality. Conversely, Niebuhr knew that it was all too easy to absolve ourselves of responsibility. We can let ourselves off the hook for all those things we do control. In doing so, we can lose sight of how quotidian acts drive enduring achievements. Why expend the effort for mentorship and ongoing professional development to achieve true excellence when good enough is so easy? Why provide pro bono service when someone else will do it? Why offer your leadership through joining bar committees or running for office when you might face the disappointment of failure? The reason why is because these daily choices will drive your habits. Your habits will drive your character will drive your actions will shape the world. That is true whether you accept it or not. Each of you faces important choices as you go forth into the world. Can you recognize what is beyond your control? Discern it from what is, and have the courage to act on the latter. Our world is full of things we can control and things we cannot. It is populated by people having and lacking both the sense to know the difference and the courage to act. Class of 2020, perhaps the greatest compliment that I can give you and greatest challenge is that you have within you wisdom to recognize what you control and what you don't, and courage to act on your convictions where you can. You leave home today possessed of this wisdom into a world in dire need. Women and men of the class of 2020, all these thoughts are in my mind for you today about what lies ahead. But one thought above all, home. Today, I hope all of you feel a sense of home. Here at the law school and in the new homes you move toward. On this idea too, Yeats gets the final words. I will arise and go now, and go to Innisfree, and a small cabin build there of clay and wattles made. 9 bean rows will I have there, a hive for the honeybee, and live alone in the bee-loud glade. And I shall have some peace there, for peace comes dropping slow, dropping from the vales of the morning to where the cricket sings. There midnight's all a glimmer, and noon a purple glow, an evening full of the linen swings. I will arise and go now, for always night and day, I hear the lake water lapping with low sounds by the shore, while I stand on the roadway or on the pavement's gray, I hear it in the deep heart's core. As you arise now and go, may you always hear in your deep heart's core all that this vocation you have chosen offers you and all that you can offer to your work. The comfort and bond of the friendships you have built, and the call home to this place where, from wherever you have arisen and gone, we will be waiting to welcome you home and hear of all that you have done. Congratulations and Godspeed, USD School of Law Class of 2020.
Greetings, law school graduates. This is Judith Meyer-Henry. Under normal circumstances, we would all be together at your hooding ceremony. You would be surrounded by family and friends and faculty who were there to help you celebrate the occasion. Even though the hooding ceremony has been postponed, we can't let this time go by without recognizing your achievements. The last semester of your law school has probably been not exactly what you've expected, and you may have had some disappointments, but it certainly doesn't diminish from the achievement of accomplishing and finishing all your legal studies. Congratulations to each one of you. Law school is a unique experience. There aren't many professionals that get to study the same subjects with the same people for 3 years. In addition, knowing that those same people will be people that you will be practicing law with throughout your career. The things that happen in law school become shared stories that are repeated and sometimes embellished each time you get together at a law gathering or a reunion. And whether it's 5 years or 50 years from the time that you graduate from law school, you still fondly refer to your classmates as your law school classmates. Law school changes you. Consider the person you were when you entered first semester of law school, and then look at who you are today. The trajectory of your life has been changed, and the way you view the world is forever altered. You're no longer able to just to look at a situation, but you analyze it with your law-trained skills and analytical abilities. People are going to look to you for answers, and they trust that you can guide them through their legal problems. You may not readily have the answers, but you do know where to find them. You're now prepared to begin your legal career. You've studied law, and you are ready to put that knowledge to work in the practice of law. Welcome to the profession. It's an honorable profession, and I hope you embrace it and strengthen it. Congratulations again, and good luck.
Congratulations on your graduation from law school. It's an amazing accomplishment because you've put in a ton of work over the last 3 years. There's 2 takeaways I hope you have. The first is that you have to be a lifelong learner in order to excel in the practice of law. The second, and maybe the most important thing you've learned in law school, is trying to remember who is the mortgagor.
Hey class of 2020, this is Mariana Dellinger. Good luck to you all. It was a great pleasure to teach you and an honor to be your law professor. Good luck in the future.
I'm giving up, this whole lie is on me. Call it out like a family. Stood up at night time, get it right, until the rubber leaves the road. You said don't lie, so I made the truth seem like a lie to even you. Control your fear, it's clear. You do not know where you're going to. So don't you worry. You'll be mine.
Hello, I wanted to send you well wishes. I'm sorry I didn't get to have more of you in class. Since I was only here one semester and overlapped with you for that time, but I'm wishing you all well, and I know you're going to do amazing things. And I'm sorry that we didn't get to have the in-person graduation that I had been looking forward to, and I'm sure you had been looking forward to even more so. Just wanted to wish you again good luck, and I'm excited to hear about everything that each of you is going to do, and look forward to seeing you in person in the future at gatherings and other events throughout the state. Best wishes.
Hey everyone, I just wanted to let you know that we're all proud of you and we are celebrating you even though we can't do it in person. I hope you're all well, and take good care, and best of luck in what you do next.
Hello, USD Law Class of 2020. I hope you're doing well. You have a great future ahead of you in the legal profession, and I offer you my warmest congratulations on your graduation from law school. Please take care.
Hi everyone, I'd like to give a big congratulations to the USD Law Class of 2020. It's been a privilege getting to know you and working with you during my first year with the law school, and everyone in the school is very proud of your accomplishments. We look forward to celebrating with you soon, and very disappointed that we can't do so right now, but we hope that you'll stay in touch and continue to support one another as you head into your careers. We look forward to seeing you as soon as possible, and again, congratulations.
Class of 2020, congratulations on a wonderful accomplishment. Good luck on your bar exams. I'm sure you'll all do fine.
Hey y'all, this is Professor Mackey, and I want to let you know a couple things. One, I miss you all, and I am so sorry not to be able to see that you leave in person. You are, well, besides the obvious contractual reasons and receiving a paycheck, you're the reason I get up every morning. And you are going to be missed. Two, I want to tell you guys a hearty congratulations. This is a crazy, crazy time. But one of the things it makes me realize is the world is changeable and ever changing. And you guys are receiving a ticket in a new way to go out and change that world. And I'm so proud of the work that you put in. And I hope that each and every one of you have an opportunity to go out and change the world in some way, large or small. You guys are special, very special, and I'm going to miss you. Congratulations. You put in a lot of work, and good luck.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. We are so proud of all of you. You've done such a marvelous and magnificent job here in your 3 years at the USD School of Law. It's been our honor and privilege to have the opportunity to work with you throughout these 3 years and to watch you grow from scared first-year students to confident graduates ready to take the bar exam and move into your exciting law careers. Please keep in close touch with us and let us know how your careers are progressing. We're always very interested to know about your wonderful futures. Please take good care, and thank you again for all of the great times we've had throughout the past 3 years.
And congratulations to the class of 2020. You will always be a very unique class to USD. You were the first class that I was able to work with, and I'm excited to watch the progression of your career. So I welcome you to our profession in the very near future. I want to share with you one brief thought. Many years ago in my career, I was able to accomplish certain things, and someone asked me, "How did you get this to work?" And I responded, "Work works." And I wanted to share that with you because I believe that is how you will achieve success in your career. You will work. That is how you will pass the bar exam. That is how you will elevate professionally because of your work ethic and your commitment to excellence. And I encourage you, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side of the bar. Congratulations again.
Hi, 3Ls. Just a word or two to wish you well and to congratulate you on getting through an extraordinary semester and conclusion to your degree. I wish you all the best in the future, and may these circumstances bring out kindness and resilience in us all. And keep on doing fantastic work. I know you're extraordinarily capable people, and that you will do some good in this world.
Congratulations, class of 2020. My goodness, you've had quite the run. You started law school at one of the biggest crisis periods in the history of legal education, and you ended on a pandemic. But when I look out and see you in my mind's eye, I see hundreds of thousands of hours of pro bono service. I see leaders. I see many successful lawyers. Stay in touch. Be kind. And Godspeed.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I look forward to hearing about all your future accomplishments, both professionally and personally. And to give you some words of wisdom from Albus Dumbledore. And now, Harry, let us step out into the night and pursue that flighty temptress adventure.
Congratulations, class of 2020. It is an incredible accomplishment graduating with your law degree, and we are also very proud of you. We know that it's a tough time and a very strange time to be headed out into the world with your JDs. But remember that this is just the beginning of your journey, and there will be lots of ups and downs along the way. After 3 years of hard work and dedication, you come out of the University of South Dakota School of Law uniquely equipped with the knowledge and the skills to be leaders and problem solvers in our communities. You are prepared to tackle the tough times and the tough issues head on. Be aware of your abilities and apply them for good wherever you can. But if I could give you one piece of advice, it would be also to remain humble and recognize that the learning process does not end when you leave the classroom or when you leave the Zoom room, as the case may be. A law degree is truly a license for a lifetime of learning. From your clients, from your fellow counselors, and yes, even from those case books and treatises that you've been surrounded by in the law library. But please know that we are all here for you as resources as you continue on this learning process, and we are always here to support you. So this is not goodbye, but hopefully just turning the pages on a new chapter. So please reach out to us anytime. Keep in touch. Congratulations again, and good luck. We're all really going to miss you.